Hi everybody, welcome to another SimHanger monthly stream. Thank you everybody for joining us on the chat, and also for everybody who's joining us in the actual flight itself. For everybody who's flying with us, if I can just remind you to make sure that if you're not chatting at the time, please make sure that your mic is on mute, so we don't get too much interference. This is the last stream of the year. We, as a Discord, we do have one more flight coming up. That's going to be on the 30th of December, I think it is. Details will be posted a little bit later on. And we're going to be in Taiwan, doing a few dodgy landings and what have you, and touring South Taiwan. Just a quick recap then, guys, quickly. For 2023, we've been to Cape Town, we've been to Hawaii, we've flown in Ireland. We had a great flight through the Grand Canyon, including dropping off the edge of a mountain, which was great fun. We've flown in French Polynesia. Dan Lance, thank you very much, sir. Took us for a very interesting and challenging flight through the Swiss Alps. I'm still trying to recover. Dubai we've been, and the Arabian Peninsula. Of course, we did the SimVenture Wisconsin in the States. We've been to the Rift Valley, through Kenya and Tanzania, and recently we did Alaska, and this final one we are in Canada, British Columbia, and our host is Stepholder, who is my right-hand man on the Discord. He's also the moderator. So thank you very much, Stephen, for putting this flight plan together. I've obviously flown the route. It's a great route with some really interesting scenery and one or two little challenges coming up. And I hope that most of you, you're all going to have to fly over the bridge, but most of you, I'm sure, will be unable to resist the temptation to fly under the bridge, which is a bit of a challenge. But hey, it should be good fun, and anybody watching, it's almost guaranteed carnage. But hey, there you go. That's what slew mode is for. So without too much waffle, guys, over to Stephen Stepholder, and if you can brief us on what's coming up and our first leg, and we can be away.
Thanks, Mark. It's a great honor to be able to do this. So I hope it works out. I hope there's lots of carnage. This this is an extended version of a flight I've done occasionally for years, even back in FSX, and I have mentioned it before, and maybe some other people have tried some of it, so it's familiar to me, and it's kind of in my backyard. We're on the Sunshine Coast, they call it, and it's actually the mainland, but it is only accessible by car by a ferry from West Vancouver over to Gibsons, and you can drive up this beautiful coast. Anyway, there's a ferry terminal, and we'll fly over a few islands and up into Howe Sound, and over Gibsons, which is the location of the once famous TV show, The Beachcombers. So we can just get on going. We'll be low and pretty fast, actually, most of the time, about 2,500 feet, except for the bridge. And we'll be cruising mostly 130, 140, should be good. And it'll be pretty, so let's go.
Okay, guys, just a quick reminder then, for those, make sure it's recommended, you don't have to, of course, set your time for 10 a.m. and in the morning, and also set snow between 2 and 3 centimeters anymore, and some of the bridge parts, etc., won't be as visible. So when you're ready, let's go.
And don't forget your B key.
Here we go. Here goes Tango Theo.
Oh, someone's... Hello. Someone's in the...
There goes Ryan Mesmerizer. How are you doing, sir?
Good, Mark. Yourself?
Very well, thank you, sir. Here come Dan Lance in his Xbox. Go, sir, go. Step order. Red Ruffin Saw. Still love that name. PB
Thank you, sir.
1127. Paulus. Whisper. Loud Whisper. Wow. I'm going to get left behind unless I get out of here, so...
Oh, see, someone's got the same livery as me.
Has anybody else got the sun right in their eyes?
Not quite. To the right a little bit.
Yeah. That's what time settings are for.
I've actually gone with live weather. Doesn't look too bad, actually.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm
very
I'm on
beautiful.
live as well.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little overcast today. I don't see the sun, but there is blue
Yeah.
sky patches, at least.
Very
Close
little
by.
wind.
gear up. So we're looking for initial altitude, guys, of about 2,500 feet.
Yeah, you'll still be dodging some islands as we proceed.
Oh, I think I see a caravan.
You don't want to get too high, as we'll be into Squamish pretty soon. And
Please,
that's just a touch and go, by the way. Remember.
please forgive my ignorance, but I have done the Canada world update. Is that's necessary? Yeah.
I wouldn't think so. Well, maybe the bridge. Maybe the bridge isn't there.
Yeah,
That would be a shame.
I think you do need the bridge. You do need the Canada update for the bridge.
Yep, I have done that. So
I had never seen the bridge before.
I flew it this afternoon without the update, and there was no.
Well, no.
Yeah, I flew it yesterday and flew underneath it a couple times.
I better try that inverted then.
Well, it's
Good luck
Sunday.
with
Why would
that.
you not?
Exactly.
I've scraped a lot of paint off the sky lane.
good turnout for this one, Mark.
Yes, looking very good. We got 46 people in Discord.
Nice.
So a great turnout. Thank you, everybody, and lots of familiar names and one or two new names or people who have changed their names. Often have trouble identifying people because they change their Discord names quite regularly. But I can see some regular names. Of course, Steve Tunesy, Horace,
Evening.
Crispy, Tango Theo,
Alien.
Moza, Limes Fly VR.
Hey there.
Can I guess you're in VR or?
Better for you, yeah.
Is anyone
I tend
else
to become
noticing this?
dangerous.
Is anyone else noticing this interesting carve through the landscape of the trees below us?
Yeah.
Left unsack.
I think it's for power lines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
power
it's,
lines.
Better.
It's a fire break with power lines in it.
Yeah, fire break. Yeah, that's
I'm
what
glad it's not a graphical glitch then.
And an interesting fact is that under those power lines, you can actually just go down and cut down a Christmas tree. If you want to get a free Christmas tree, that's where you go. It's under the power line.
Cool. I need one.
Oh, could you quickly grab one for me, please? I haven't got
Yeah.
one yet.
I suspect it might have a mountain biking track underneath it as well.
Yeah.
Looking at
It
Looks
it.
wouldn't
like it.
fit in the black wing either.
Should have brought the helicopter today.
Yeah.
Winch them up.
Exactly. And those huge helicopter saws, I don't know if you've seen those.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
They are used to cut those power line
Awesome.
gaps.
Right, yeah. Or maybe a James Bond car.
Exactly.
Oh, it's getting the weather's getting a bit freaky. Few clouds and it's getting rainy.
Are you on live weather? Is that
No,
Tuesday,
I've
is
got
it?
black
No,
wing.
I've got a few clouds and I'm going through a big black cloud.
Ah.
Yeah, it's looking looks like rain, doesn't it?
Does a Piper have anti-icing on that? And if so, where is it?
Gibson's is a nice little vacation spot from Vancouver. It's about a 40-minute ferry trip from West Vancouver, and some people actually do live over here and commute to Vancouver for work. It's not unusual. It's a great vacation spot, and we have a place here in Gibson reserved for for a few days in the summer.
Nice.
We've stayed over here past 2 years for a couple days. It's just gorgeous.
On the stream, we've got Maverick saying hello. Hello, my friend.
Evening, Martin.
Philip Holdcroft, we are heading to Charlie Yankee Sierra Echo, sir. Brian Harris, welcome. Thanks for watching. And our friend Hudson saying that have a great flight, everybody. He's being lazy tonight. Taking it easy. You take it easy, James.
He's scared of the bridge.
Now what?
He's afraid of heights.
Guys, once you're over the
Be a
Howe
problem.
Sound, we're now turning north and heading, continuing on the plan. The heading's going to be, I think it's about 23 degrees, something like that.
How sounds good to me.
Anybody flying the RG?
I am.
Yes, Steve.
Is it internal, a third person versus in the actually in the cockpit? Does this have a filter on the windscreen? Because it looks like a blue filter, or is something wrong with my machine?
It's a bit it's the weather that's causing that.
Well, outside it's bright and nice and all colours, and inside it's bluish, slightly blue.
It's greeny blue, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like that, but
That's fine.
Tinted. It's very tinted.
Okay, that's fine.
Same here.
Yeah,
Or
Croft.
have tainted windows.
No problem.
Also with most other Coronado planes, I think the tint is the same.
Yeah, green tinted window.
This is amazing, guys, seeing all these aircraft all the way around us. And we can tell those who are cheating and flying on autopilot.
No, how dare you? Rude.
Oh, no, not anymore. I was.
Not for me.
Never.
I do.
I like it.
I do most of this on autopilot. Why work so hard?
The only one who should be flying on autopilot is me, because I'm streaming external views. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it.
Well, that
that
sounds
sounds
When the
reasonable.
autopilot isn't a Spitfire.
Sometimes.
The only time I crashed going through under the bridge was when I wasn't on autopilot.
Ah. Says so much.
This little longies fits underneath the bridge just fine.
So let's just see what aircraft we have got flying with us today. I'm going to call some out. If I don't call out your aircraft, please shout out so we can see. I can see... oh, we got a TBM with us. We've got the C172 and 182RG. Tony Dark Zero is in my favorite aircraft, the Cessna 310R.
Good evening.
How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Are you flying in your Spitfire controls, or?
No, with the Alpha.
I must.
Quest 3 today.
Your setup looks immense, sir.
Thank you. I'm still working on it.
That looks incredible. Curious B is in the 182 as well. We've got the BE36 Beechcraft, yeah.
Yep, I'm in the Beechcraft.
Yeah. And we've got the Beechcraft 58. Yes, B58 is there. I'm just scanning around as we chat, guys, trying to pick up what labels I can read. We got DA62 with us. What else have we got, guys? Shout out if I haven't called out. Oh, Kodiak. Kodiak.
Couple of Kodiaks, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I think I saw a caravan.
Saw somebody in a Bronco.
And a Blackwing. Tango.
Blackwings. Yeah.
Hi, Master.
Arrow 3 Turbo.
SR22, just a couple of those. And a PC12. Neil's in a PC12, the new one.
Oh.
I'm in Cessna Skymaster.
Yeah, this is Saul. I'm in a Longies.
Oh, very nice.
I'm in a Spitfire. I'm in the Twin Otter with floats just in case.
Ah, that's not the first time, sir.
Yes.
Is somebody in the new PC12 from SimWorks Studios?
Retriever Neil is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in that one.
And your opinion, sir? I'd love to know.
Better since they brought the update out. It was a little scary on takeoff and landing, but yeah.
Yeah, I see they've done multiple updates, and there's more to come, I believe.
Yeah, it's a lovely plane, but as I say, takeoff was interesting.
Okay, and is the autopilot and that working okay now?
Seems to be, yes. Yeah, it's definitely seemed a lot better since they brought that update out. Much nicer to fly. So yeah, I'm enjoying it at the moment.
Okay.
Just to call out on the right-hand side, you'll see there's a road running along the coast. It's called the Sea to Sky Highway. It's absolutely beautiful to drive down it, heading south when the sun's setting.
I just was looking at a video last night, some travel video, YouTube, and it's a drive from Vancouver up to Whistler, and so you can just follow the highway. It's basically just where we're going along the Sea to Sky Highway.
That'll be nice.
Whistler's
This will do it next week. This will go next week.
In the summer for riding bikes and hiking.
In my younger days, I just recently got rid of a motorcycle that I've had for about 30 years, but that was a favorite ride for me, heading up to Squamish, Whistler, Pemberton, is a ride I would do from time to time.
I'm getting all emotional, step order now.
Right,
talking
sir.
about lovely drives and motorcycles.
Those were the days.
Right, sir. To step order, do you want to brief us on next? It's a touch and go, I believe.
It is a touch and go, and yeah, we can start descending.
Okay, so touch and go runway is
3-3.
3-3. Okay, altitude, guys, is 133 feet, so you do need to start descending about now, I would think, slowly but surely.
Yes.
Looks like the lake's frozen where I'm approaching. The lake, the sea, I guess.
It's been unseasonably warm here. We're still in double digits, so I'd be surprised if it's frozen yet.
That is weird.
Yeah, Yeah, but the Sim's got the seasons all wrong, so.
But so is Canada by the sound of it.
Oh,
Yeah, the ski people are getting nervous.
Well,
We've got 12 degrees C in northern England at the moment.
Well, southern Spain reported 29 degrees last week. 29 degrees in December.
Oh my word.
We got -2 here in southwest France today.
Stabilised a bit.
No, I've heard it's a La Nina, or no, it's an El Nino winter.
Finland has been very cold.
Yeah, well, that's on a different scale. What are we talking about? Come on, scare us. -10, -12.
Yeah, -12, -25 in
Oh
Lapland.
dear.
Oh, pretty cold. It can't get much colder though.
Put the heating on.
That's why they have all their saunas there. They like those.
So if you look to your right there, you can see where the highway proceeds. Originally, I had planned that we were going to go that way and approach the bridge from that way as you would drive up there. If you follow the magenta line, we're going a different approach, but we'll end up at the same place. So after the touch and go, either way, you can go right or left. The right way follows the Sea to Sky Highway, and we'll get there anyway.
Oh, somebody's just hit the deck.
Yeah, it was me. I was hit wind shear or something, but I suddenly dropped on the deck.
I really don't think they'd have power lines there, do you? I hope not.
Coming in hot.
I can't even see the runway in live weather. The live weather looks just fine.
I can't see the runway for all the labels. Oh, there it is. Guys, get out the way, man.
There's quite a few power lines to the end of that runway, so watch out.
Oh, I see it now.
Gear down. Here we go, guys. I expect excellent landings, of course.
Prepare to be disappointed.
I'm actually only disappointed when you do it well, Junzi.
Well, I set very low standards and generally fail to meet them.
Remind everybody, this is the touch and go.
Yeah, copy
We've
that.
touched and we're gone.
This is all the landings, very touch and go.
Yeah, I often do multiple touch and goes on most landings.
Dan and Ruffin saw are way ahead at the moment.
I call the bridge a don't touch, just go.
We touched. And we go. And we go.
I'm trying to. I thought we were supposed to be targeting about 140 knots, but I've been doing 110 for about the last 20 minutes, and we still seem to be in front of everyone. So I don't know what's going on there.
I've got a man down, man down.
You haven't got your sim rate sped up, have you? I know it's difficult to do on the Xbox, isn't it?
Yeah, flow makes life easy, but I'll just check.
So
No,
this
one time.
This bridge
Carry
up
on.
on top of the mountain, was it just a viewing platform, just a preview from up there? Or? Does it actually go anywhere?
Sorry, this is just south of Squamish?
Yeah, the bridge on the mountain, is it just a viewing platform, or does it actually serve a purpose?
I think it's just a lookout.
Okay.
Ah, that's the noise I can hear. It's Paulus and his Typhon BF-108.
Guys, you need a fairly rapid climb here. You want to be doing ideally 800 to 1,000 feet per minute if you can. And the next user point, which is High Falls, you want to be at least about 5,000 by that point.
Right, copy.
That's fantastic, Mark. I'm just arriving there at about 1,500 feet. That's fantastic, Mark. I'm just arriving there at about 1,500 feet.
Someone got a YouTube on.
I thought that was me just having a deja vu.
Get a bit split up from the group here. I might backtrack a bit.
Yeah, just circle maybe at High Falls and let everybody sort of group together. And then when we're at High Falls, guys, we want to be heading about, I think it's about 47 degrees.
047.
Yeah, about 47 degrees. And you want to hit 7,500 feet. I must say the Piper Archer 3, lovely aircraft from Just Flight, one of their best, even though it was one of their first. Does struggle a little bit on the climb.
In the Archer or the Arrow?
In the Arrow.
You can actually clear the bridge at 7,200. I have generally flown around there at 7.3, and under the bridge 7,100.
Okie dokie.
Is that the turbo Arrow you're in, Mark, or is it the...
No, it's not the turbo.
I was going to say, but I'm in the turbo 4 and it has no problem climbing, so...
Should have got the turbo.
Yeah, I flew this route in the PAC 750 stall, and it was much easier than this Skylane RG, which it gets there, it's just a little slower. In fact, I'm close to stall speed right now.
Yeah, I'm just coming up on 4,000 feet so far. I can see aircraft in front of me showing off. Wrong way. Is that 6,000 feet already? Tony Dark 0, 5-1.
7.5 here.
Hoodlum in his Spitfire has absolutely no problem. He can be at any altitude he wants.
It's great.
I bet it is. Which Spitfire is it?
Yeah, it's the Mach 1, I think.
Is it from Flying Irons?
No, it's the Microsoft Flight Simulator one.
Huh?
From the marketplace. I didn't get it from an external site.
Yeah.
I'm a bit new to this.
The Flying Iron one.
Is that what it is? Sorry,
the
yeah.
flight replicas, right?
It could be flight replicas, yeah.
Yeah, I bought it for the last flight together, but my flight sim decided to download a huge update just as you all took off, so I couldn't join you. I could hear you all.
Well, you're very welcome.
Thank.
So, Step Order, did they build Cloud Raker up at Roundhouse on Whistler?
Did they? I don't know. Like, I'm not a skier, and I don't really know when that came about. I only saw it on the sim on the map, and I said, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I've skied up Whistler, but I was just wondering where they'd actually built it.
I haven't been up there for a long time. I did stay in one of those hotels up there at a political convention a few years ago. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, they have the peak-to-peak gondola between the two peaks, Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains, that you can ski on for tourists as well during the summer, or mountain biking. But I just didn't. I hadn't heard about the Cloud Raker until about 2 weeks ago.
Hello to Seamus McNeil on the chat. Good day, Mark, and everybody in the chat. Hope the day is treating you all well. Yes, sir. So far, so good. We haven't crashed yet, but stay tuned.
Anything's possible.
I'm coming up on 6,000 feet. I'm okay. Not too far to go, so yep. Looking good.
Have you gone for live weather, Mark, or preset?
I've gone preset few clouds and snow at about 2.5 centimeters.
Live looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, you should switch to live.
Mountains cloaked with cloud.
Yeah. Live's really good.
I might do that a little bit later on after the bridge.
Certainly a nice mixed bag for live weather today.
Beautiful Piper formation going on.
View I've got from the mountains poking through the clouds is absolutely stunning.
Oh, this is amazing. We have got a Piper and just check. I think we got 2 Pipers and a Comanche almost in formation here.
Yeah, it's 2 Comanches.
I'm trying to catch up in my arrow, but keep running.
Did somebody
away.
mention some formation flying?
Well, you know how pro we are at that.
Give me the Hawk any day.
Body bothered with the new Orbex mesh update for UK yet?
Yes.
Is it worthwhile?
I can't really tell the difference.
That'll
be no then.
That's a no then.
£7 I can say.
Oh, we've got an F-18 buzzing us.
So it looks like the Skybridge is at the top of the peak chair, which is the highest point in Whistler. Some random facts for Whistler and Blackcomb ski terrain. It's 8,000 acres, 200 chairlifts. 200 trails, 40 chairlifts.
Wow. And the chairlift I saw on their sort of promo video looked really good.
Oh, it's an easy bridge.
I did most of my bridge approaches from the other side, and I found that was an easier way to go under it.
I came over the top.
We're actually going through the back way.
Yeah, I recommend guys fly straight over the bridge
Going under it now.
Hold the same heading, then a left turn, and you need to drop down slightly, as Stephen mentioned, and then go under the bridge. It's a little bit deceptive because as you go under the bridge, you've got to have your nose up, or you're gonna hit the ground fairly hard. I know.
Yeah, fly past it and get a feel for it, and do a pattern, and then come in carefully.
Are you in the your H3 today, Mark?
Say again?
Are you in your motion simulation?
No, sir. Not for streaming.
I am.
It's a bugger when you crash in that.
Yeah, it is. Thank God I've got the emergency stop.
You got the kill button. Yeah, you got the kill button. Yeah, I have to.
You need it. You need it. You need it. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's just been a massive snap in live weather conditions. I don't know if anyone else just got that, but
Yep, I did.
I'm going to have to change because I can't see anything now.
Who just flew under the bridge upside down?
That would be me.
That was good. Congratulations, sir. Did well there.
Thanks, man. Well, I did it a couple of times now.
Yeah, I've been under it twice.
Obviously, I didn't make the challenge difficult enough.
He was upside down when he went underneath it.
Guys, hang on. I'm not there yet, and I want to film this.
Going under it again from the other way.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds safe.
Here we go again.
Still enjoying the Quest 3, Mark?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe what a meta fanboy I've become.
Yeah, me too. I've never been a Meta fanboy, but this Quest 3 is getting better and better. And with a tear in my eye, it has replaced the Pico 4 as my favorite headset.
Okay, I'm gonna give it an attempt.
So we're coming up on the Skybridge.
Somebody's crashed.
Yep, that's me.
Hey, I made it.
Oh, this is tight. This
Yeah,
is
Cracker's
tight.
crashed.
Yes, nailed it.
Super tight.
Oh, yeah, that was a close one.
Okay, guys, I'm in position. Go for it.
Coming round, number 2.
Paulus has gone through. Here comes Golf Mike in the Kodiak. What? Sort of bouncing people up over it. Here we go, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Soul, here you go. Ow, there you go. Gee, Sir Nigel, you just whipped through there. Well done. Cracker coming through, and you're through. You guys are all pros. What's going on?
Coming in again.
Womb away. Hoodlum Spitfire, Butte, Crispy, nice.
Cripsy.
Yep.
Cripsy, I beg your pardon.
That's it. Only crispy after I crashed.
Delta Aviat, you're through. Well, you guys are a bunch of pros. What? Goodness gracious, I expected massive carnage here. Ooh, nearly a head-to-head there. Whoa, that was close.
Bumped my roof on
it. Check that you still got a tail.
Thing is, Mark, we've had plenty of practice and training on other flights, so...
Yeah.
That's what it must be. Obviously, me and Stephen have to work harder on it. Oh, thank you, Cracker. You're a star, sir.
Hello. I think Womble Way's gone a bit wobbly.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, you're down, sir. It's Y key and F4. Dinky Doos in the SR22, sir. How you doing?
Coming in for another one. Gonna try a ridge climb.
Here comes Ninja.
There goes Ninja.
Oh!
It's a flat spin.
Somebody crashed. Couldn't see the name. Wrong way, you did it the right way, sir.
I made it. That's good.
Whonologist, did you crash, sir?
You often get that actually when you fly underneath the bridge in this sim. I don't know if anyone uses an Xbox controller with the vibrations on, but whenever you fly under a bridge, you get that momentary sort of rumble, don't you, as you go underneath?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if it's going to detect a crash, but it doesn't, kind of thing.
Okay, guys, let's head on and on to the next point. Stephen, you want to point us in the right direction, sir?
Okay, we're just going to descend drop like a rock, and we're going to drop.
Yeah, I think it's 2,500, yeah?
Down the ridge.
Yeah, and if you look across from the Cloudraker to the other mountain on the other side, that's Blackcomb Mountain. There's a gondola system that actually runs between the two ski hills.
Ah.
Sorry guys, missed you. I'm coming back in. The cat walked on the PC and turned it off for me.
Tunesy, I've heard of some excuses, but that one.
The dog ate my flight plan.
The cat walked across the PC and went onto that adult site. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. The cat did it.
First in a cat to desktop.
Yeah, I wasn't on XM, so the cat walked on the.
Your credit card number and everything.
Mm. What if I've got 18 cases of what's his name? Cat food coming next week. I don't remember ordering them. Right,
okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, guys.
Times must be hard.
Once you're over Green Lake, then follow the river, guys, and then over. Is it Lillooet Lake, something like that?
Lillooet.
Lillooet Lake.
Lillooet River. Yeah, Lillooet River.
Yeah, and that leads to the lake, doesn't it? Or am I wrong?
Harrison Lake is south of Pemberton.
Okay. So 2,500 guys, and this means you're going to have to fly through the mountains.
Yeah, as long as we get down to about 4,000 before we break out into the open.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room to descend in the meadows as we make 180 to set up for our landing runway 24.
Just skimming over this lake at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful scenery.
It is absolutely lovely scenery.
Green Lake, I think they call that one, yeah.
Lovely.
Watch the power lines on the left.
Oh, yeah. Can see a little railroad down there following the highway. Something they've still not introduced to this sim yet, actually, is it? It's trains. I think they mentioned it a long time ago, but it's not been implemented yet.
That would be nice.
Yeah, actually, that's not a really good idea.
I think it's coming 2024, isn't
As
it?
I say that, I could just see some photogrammetry with they captured a massive long train.
After all,
Yeah, there are some trains, but
there
they're
is
not
trains
moving.
now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be run by Southern Trains. That's why I haven't seen any yet.
They're probably saving
Late.
that for a 2024 release, aren't they?
They're just late, and then there'll be 4 come along at once.
Does anyone remember Microsoft Train Simulator?
Yeah, I had that. Yeah.
Because that was using the same engine as the version of Flight Sim at the time, and the plan was to merge the two products at one point, and then they canned Train Simulator. So
yeah,
to do with a recession or something, I think.
Just Flight still do Just Trains.
They do, yeah. Separate website, no?
Yep.
Yeah, Just Flight do trains and planes.
Awesome.
Power lines down here, guys.
I wanted to ask any of you guys, have you guys heard the rumours, and I think I stand to be corrected, they're only rumours at this stage, about the RTX 4080 Dragon or 4080 Super and that type of thing?
The 4080 Super and the 4090 Dragon was being developed for China, but they don't need it anymore because the American government have relaxed the restrictions on sending 4090s to China.
Okay, so is that a dead duck now?
That I don't know. If they've made the die, then they're going to sell the bits, aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
I think the 4080 Super announcement. You say we're landing at Pemberton?
Yes.
Yes, it's a full stop landing and right-hand traffic, so we're landing best to fly over the airport, keep it to your right, and then looping round for a landing. Not sure the runway, let me have a look.
24.
24, yeah.
And stay down there, we'll go out on 06.
Pattern height is 1600 feet.
I think I can see it. Is that the runway in front of me? I can see.
It's on your right as you come out into the the meadows.
Yeah, must be it. That must be it there then.
If you got labels on, Oris 45 is just going past it now.
Right.
If that helps.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, must be that. Okay.
You can stay to the left as you break out into the open there, and there's plenty of room to circle around.
Yeah, nice runway. Nice approach, this one.
Yeah.
Looks like I'll be the first one down.
If you go from that side, you sure will be.
Oh, okay.
This is a great place to explore from. You can go north or northeast and head for the Fraser Canyon. Lots of stuff to see from here.
More power lines everywhere. Nicely modelled though.
So guys, you want to fly past the runway, basically, the airport, keep the airport to your right, and then right hand 180-degree turn for straight on to final runway 24, and it's a full stop landing. It's quite a long runway. Taxi to the end because we're going to be departing from the opposite end, runway 06.
Copy.
Turning base.
Gotcha.
Is this our halfway break as well?
Yes. You guys need a breather after that bridge chaos.
I missed it.
And a pee.
Was that tight squeeze under that bridge?
In both
My
directions.
hostess hasn't brought a gin and tonic yet.
Need 10 minutes to go out and find the cat and say sorry.
Perfect pit stop.
It's a long runway. Better fly to the end.
Oh, getting a few pauses here. It's unexpected.
Not my cat, is it? Sorry.
Nobody on my keyboard except me.
He does travel. It's not that far away from me.
My cat likes to jump on my lap and start flying for me sometimes.
I wonder why you're flying approved.
Flaps full.
Ooh, 48 landing. Nice.
They say with Sim Update 14 they've improved the snow. I can't see a lot of difference myself, guys.
Not as
A
cold.
little more white.
I'm trying to avoid other aircraft, but I think I'm going to fly through some. Here we
I think,
go.
Mark, it's with SE14. It's the default level of snow in low snow conditions.
Ah, okay.
So there was a problem with a sim where there was like either 10 or 100 times too much snow compared with live weather conditions, which was quite apparent because you went to like New Zealand and it was snowy sort of like for half the year.
Yeah,
Places where it wouldn't be.
First seasons, no.
Guys, you want a taxi to runway 06 for departure, please?
Back with you guys, sorry. Jonesy, have you made the plunge with a VR headset decision yet or not?
I think he's gone off behind his cat.
He's beating the cat.
Oh god, the cat's eating him.
Perfect timing. My daughter's just delivering me some pancakes and golden syrup.
Lovely.
Just what you want on on landing.
Pancakes, yeah.
Oh, someone's
Cabin
in the
service of a dream.
Who's in the little Messerschmitt? Was it the
All us.
is it B 108? Is it 108 or something? With Swiss markings.
Yes, it's the 108.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I've
All
got
right.
it. I was tempted today to do that.
It's a tricky
Very
plane to
nice.
fly.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is a nice little mod, isn't it?
Hello to Steve Townsend. Sorry he wasn't able to join us today. Just sorting out his new PC. Have fun. Thank you very much, sir. We certainly will. Animos, hello. Hello, sir. How are you? Airport and Service Southeast Asia. And if you go to the SimHanger Discord, you'll be able to get all the flight details, sir. And Hudson, question for the live chat. Thoughts on the upcoming Velocity 1 flight deck? Yep, we can talk about that a little bit later as we go. Okay. As we're at the halfway point, guys, don't forget, check your fuel.
Very quiet. They must have all gone to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Refreshment break. Toilet break.
Coffee break.
Cat break.
Chocolate break.
Oh, you're back, Tunesy, are you?
Pancake break.
I think I'll give the pancakes a miss. I'm going to be overindulging in the next 2 weeks.
Why? Whatever's happening in the next 2 weeks?
Well,
yeah,
Father
what?
Christmas is coming with all his goodies.
Oh,
yeah. Or for us American folk, Santa Claus.
Since I retired, I never know what day it is or what holiday it is. Who cares?
Doesn't matter anymore, does it?
When you're retired, every day's a holiday.
Days don't have names.
Exactly.
Does that mean that every day is a day for indulgence?
Absolutely. I haven't slogged me gut out all my life. Not for a bit of indulgence, that's for sure. Okay. Step order, you're going to brief us on the next leg, sir.
Well, we're just going to follow this, I believe it's the Lillooet River, a bit east, and it's going to turn us south. And basically, we don't even need a flight plan or directions, just follow the water. We're going to be about 2,500 feet, we'll be fine. We'll have a touch and go at Tipella, I believe it's pronounced, CVB 7. It's a very kind of, looks like a roller coaster of a runway, but we're just going to touch it and head on down south to our waypoint is Harrison Hot Springs. And from there we can just fly 160 and that will be our base right down to the mountain and turn right. Well, we can talk about that later, but it's all easy from here. Just enjoy the scenery.
Okay, there's one little point that step order omitted, I suspect.
Oh, yeah?
I suspect deliberately. The touch and go at Tipella, guys. Not flat. By
I
any.
didn't mention that. I said a roller coaster.
It certainly
it's
is.
San Francisco.
You know, it's like trying to land on a Anyway, you guys will see when you get down there. Land earlier rather than later is my recommendation, but up to you guys. So, 2,500 feet, runway 06. Last one off buys the drinks.
Hey, what's going on? Is someone kidnapped Mark, warning us of the hazardous condition ahead? That doesn't sound like him at all.
Look, I did take off from there in the sky lane, so it can be done. Let's roll.
Follow the river and we're over Lillooet Lake.
Lillooet.
Lillooet, I'll get it right eventually.
There's a lot of
It's
funny
easy for you to
names.
say.
A lot of funny names here. Not like in England where everything's so serious.
I'm up. Gear coming up.
You've obviously never been to Wet Wang in England.
Yeah.
Or Crapton.
Shitterton.
All felt well.
And there's a place down the road from me called Balls Park.
Sandy Balls.
Yep, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's just down the road from me.
Yeah,
We've
and
got-
I live
we've
not too far from a place called Soggy Bottom. And,
Yeah.
and that's in Norfolk, Jen.
We've got spasm here.
Oh, you keep it to yourself. Wipe it up when you're done.
I live near a town called Jubbegaar.
How do you spell that?
J
Very carefully.
U double B E G A.
Jubbegaar.
Jubbegaar. Yep. Oh, you said it just right, actually.
He can't spell it though.
Yeah.
This is some of the nicest scenery on this leg, I must say. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Are you guys following the lake bed then?
Yeah, gonna follow the lake and the river all the way down.
Okay.
Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I'm right, but Sol, I think you've got your gear down, or it might just be the way it's shown.
Who was that?
Well, if you see him at the
Soal, Sol,
he would-
SOAL.
No, I got my gear up. It's the two main don't retract, just the nose.
Ah, okay.
all right.
What it? Oh,
This is the long
no, it's the easy. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at the scenery, guys. My goodness, what a pleasure to fly in scenery like this with you guys is an absolute pleasure. And I know I've said it before, but I really do appreciate the support and you guys flying along and just sharing this experience with everybody. It's fantastic.
Affirmative.
Copy that.
Thank you for setting it all up.
Yeah, same for us, Mark. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mark.
It makes Sundays as good as the days that Spitting Image used to be on.
This is nice for a change, flying with real people.
Flying with real people.
Yes, instead of the
He doesn't know
AIs.
us very well yet.
Marcus Lazy, hello. I don't recognize that name. Is this your first time to join us, sir?
Yes, sir, it's the first time, yeah.
Well, you're very welcome. In the SR22, you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's very good improvement.
It's a pretty good plane.
From your accent, I'm going to take a wild stab and guess that you're from South America, yeah?
Scotland, yeah, Edinburgh.
Wales.
Edinburgh near Texas, that's the one. Right, Tango, you can have a wingman now.
Okie dokie. Oh, you got the vertigo?
Yeah, can you do a speed check? I'm at about 180 knots.
Well, you're
Yeah,
way,
I'm 175.
way,
that's
way
about right.
too fast.
That's all right, I just need the sim rate's changed for some reason. You hit it twice and it's not enough now. You hit it 3 times, you get normal speed.
Oh, I never touched that. Oh,
Well, I needed
Well,
to when I spawned at the airport and had to catch up with you lot.
Oh,
last update, it was 4 sim rates below normal.
Oh.
So if you go all the way down, then it's 4
Yeah,
up now.
so it's 4 up now.
Yeah.
I spent 2 years doing that with 2.
I
and
know.
now-
I know.
Was there any reason for them to do that? No.
To make
Life
you
difficult
able
for
to fly
Tuesday, yeah.
slower? I don't know.
I noticed that Sky for Sim shows the sim rate in the tablet.
Oh, it does. Oh.
It does. Where does it do that?
Flow you can see the sim rate if you got flow essentials, then you can see it on the widget itself, and if you've got flow pro, I think there's like a thing that will show, like a heads up display that will show it as well.
Mr. Rennie, what's the Twin Otter like today?
It's absolutely enjoyable as always.
I'm going to take a wild stab that that's your favorite aircraft.
One of them at least, yes.
Am I right that it's no longer for sale through Aerosoft? Is that right?
Yes, certainly. I don't know why. I really like it. They
Big
said
mystery.
they were doing something with it, but no one knows what they were doing, and we didn't hear since then. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just glad I got it before.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a licensing thing, because technically there's no reason to... there's no reason for them not to be selling it. Unless maybe they've run into a licensing issue or something, I don't know.
There was some rumour about them doing something with it for FS24. So I don't know if that's true or not. But
Who's upside down?
Who do you think?
Tango Theo.
Yeah. Will you...
Only one, yeah.
Oh, Tango Theo, of course.
Always Tango Theo.
Will you stay out of my cockpit, please?
He's after your sandwiches.
Oh, there goes Wombleway, just washing his tail.
Here we go. Let's have a little bit of an upside down session.
I had to pause the sim, jump out of my airplane, and go and let my dog out. He's just let me know that he's just run out of patience, and I've run out of time.
You've run out of paper towels. Yeah, so from a VR point of view, guys, I must say I'm getting more and more impressed with the MetaQuest 3. It really is quite something.
That is my headset now, Mark.
Yeah.
Sold the 2, got the 3.
My oldest son, not having a PC, has bought one of those, so I've told him that if I ever get a gaming PC, I will be stealing it off him. So.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Well, that's of course. That's only to be expected.
And he said, same to you. So if I get a gaming computer, he'll be stealing that off me. So it's like,
I've got the Reverb G2, and it's really hard to keep up with all the stuff that I'm supposed to wish that I had instead.
There's a bridge here, Tango.
Yeah, I got it.
It's about 2 foot of clearance on it, so unless you're flying a paper airplane, I don't think you'll...
Real bad, this one.
What I can say for the live stream, guys, between Christmas and New Year, for those of you that can join me, the title of it is No Bridge Too Low.
Ooh. That sounds
this one looks pretty low.
I think that
intriguing.
That one is definitely too low.
That's
guys.
too low. That's too low.
That is too good.
Guys, there's no such thing as too low.
And we are some of the lowest pilots.
I think you'd struggle with that one in the Lake Skipper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can get over it, but they haven't released submarines yet, I think.
Mark, in which aircraft are we doing this?
I'm going to recommend that we do it in a Cessna 172, maybe even the 150. Something small and simple, and although they're relatively easy to fly, handling the more difficult up and unders make them actually more challenging than it sounds.
And where is this going to be?
It is in Taiwan, sir.
Well, the X cover the Kit Fox would be good for that.
Yeah. Kit Fox.
I'm not sure the Kit Fox will be fast enough, will it?
The Series 2 does 145.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got that one.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a nice one too.
Yeah, good point.
Wonderful aircraft.
Yeah.
It flies
90
upside down
99.
pretty good too, and loops and rolls, and so yeah, very handy.
What about
I'll
XCOM?
stick with the Monster Cub, I think.
Yeah, the Monster Cup.
That's a good one too.
Oh, the famous uneven Canadian rivers. Lovely.
Yeah, I was just seeing that, Tunesy. Love it how the water goes up the banks.
Oh yeah. It's like going down a bobsleigh track. Whoa, here we go. Look at that ramp.
I think it's
Well,
about
the
time we
wonders
did
of
another.
nature.
I think it's about time we did another group flight in the Top Runner solo.
Oh God, yeah. That's fly.
Return to Panama, maybe.
That was the first of Mark's flights that I joined was in that on Hawaii.
I have flown some of this route recently, just to check out the landings and stuff like that, and getting down really close to the ground. And there's so much stuff to see.
Quite
Could
the
do it
river
Robinson
range.
Crusoe-like, like something you could maybe build in a survival situation, right? Such a top rudder.
Out of a very large pair of women's knickers. Yeah.
And some sticky black plastic.
Aye.
Well, this
Egg boxes.
this conversation's stealing my thunder a little bit. Just to give you an indication of what's coming up in January, we are in microlights.
Oh, this sounds messy.
Reading my mind.
In February, we're in helicopters and we're heading to Australia. In March, I have no idea at this point. And in April, I'm looking for a Discord member to do exactly what Step Order has done today, and that is come up with a flight plan. And as Dan Lance did with our Swiss Alps flight, I'm looking for somebody in April to submit ideas to me and to Stephen, to Step Order, and to say, hey guys, have a look at this flight plan. We'll then come back to you. The only parameters are flight time can't exceed about 1 hour 25, 1 hour 30. Because with all the chat and what have you, it normally ends up being 2, maybe a little bit more than 2 hours.
And the pancakes.
Absolutely. And the breaks, yeah. So that's what's coming up at this stage. So January, we're looking at something in microlights. February, Australia in helicopters. March, not determined. April, looking for a Discord member to volunteer a flight plan. It can be in any suitable aircraft that you want, guys, and it can be anywhere in the world.
How about Warbirds in March?
Yeah, we did Warbirds last time, last month.
All right, yeah.
But there's no such thing as too many Warbirds, is there?
True.
Just a warning for
a lot of
anyone who,
choices, so.
you know, one thing that Mark hasn't said, and it's a bit of a warning from experience. If there's not enough carnage, he will not be happy. You have to give him carnage. It's, you know, it's part of the prerequisites.
Well, that'll be me with helicopters, because I can't take off and land on one of those things.
Perfect. We've got our point man then.
Yeah.
I think it should be
Gotta
your
learn.
flight plan.
Yeah.
Round and round the Isle of Wight till everybody gets dizzy.
How you getting on with the Vulcan, Mark?
I haven't bought it, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Just haven't had time. Nothing against it or anything like that.
Yeah,
just-
I haven't got it myself yet. I'm hoping to get it for Christmas as a gift. But we'll see what happens.
There's another jet come out that intrigues me a little bit. Just looking at the promo and that, it's a French aeroplane. It's from CJ Simulations, I think it is, called the Rafale.
Rafale, yeah.
Rafale. Wow, that looks stunning.
It is quite good.
Have you got it, Steve?
Yeah, there's lots of picked it up yesterday. Lots of screens in it, but it's very heavy on frame rate. They need a patch. I can't fly in the UK. It drops my frame rate by 50%.
What?
Yeah, but the rest of the world is fine. But I can't fly it in the UK because it's just something with that aircraft in the UK just makes it really bad. But outside the UK, it's fine. You can do high alphas, almost 3D flying with it. It's very good.
Have you tried taking any of the UK like Orbix stuff off to see?
Yeah, I took all the new Orbix stuff off.
Yeah.
And anything I'd loaded in the last couple of days, and it was exactly the same. And then I tried a different aircraft, and it was absolutely perfect. So
yeah.
And the guy I was flying with said the same thing. He said, "Yeah, it's punishing him a lot too."
Yeah,
so
it can be a combination of sort of sceneries and aircraft can sometimes do that.
Flies beautifully though, stunning to fly.
So not just because it's French, Tunesy.
Yeah, maybe all that air suspension and baguettes in the back. Perfect.
No, it's because I don't like the UK.
Oh,
yeah, I did want to say that.
Yeah,
but if you have a look at the visuals on it and the detail, from what I've seen, I haven't got it, but from what I've seen, it looks absolutely first class.
Yeah, sounds awesome too. Sounds very good. Quite complex, although it's quite a simple dashboard and cockpit. It's about 6 or 7 screens in there, including a great big one in the middle for the map. But it's quite complex. It does everything. But yep, it looks pretty good, and it flies, and it really goes. I mean, it will climb vertically and accelerate vertically, straight up.
Doesn't sound like a good one to get for us on Xbox then, if your PC struggles with it. So.
See what they do with a patch or two.
Yeah, yeah.
They did that with the what's his name?
FSO.
I'm thinking more about the Saab Gripen, the Saab Rig, and the versions they did of that. They were beautiful aircraft, but they ran like a pig, and then they cured them after a while. So it's probably got promise.
Good.
Anyone bought the British Isles mesh?
Yeah, I did, and I thought that might be causing it, and I haven't had a chance to see what it's actually doing yet.
Well, as I said before, I haven't noticed any difference.
With the mesh installed?
Ooh, it's a power line.
Yeah, I was watching Mark's one about the Alaska, New Zealand mesh. His video popped up, and no, there's no difference. It's not, well, there's tiny differences, but for loading 2 or 3 gigabytes of, more than that, of data, it's hardly worth it.
Have you tried it in mountainous areas?
We're talking here about the south of England.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The south of England doesn't have any features. I mean, you know.
There's not much in the way of mountains.
Yeah,
I've tried it
exactly.
in Scotland, guys, and it's very good. I fly a lot around Scotland, and I've noticed quite a difference.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the quality of the mesh. I've noticed, like, you know, when you're flying in areas with a poor quality mesh with a lot of mountains, the mountains don't look like mountains. They just look like a mess.
Yeah. Well, Scotland was pretty good anyway in the default.
Scotland was pretty decent anyway, wasn't it? Yeah.
Bit of a waste, I think, for me so far. I think that might be staying out.
Well, just don't start flying the south of England, mate. You know.
Fair enough.
You know.
I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things are better up now.
Yeah. Get your stuff. Get out. I've been given my time.
Watch it. I'm a Southern fairy, so watch out.
That was a low bridge.
Did you make that, Theo?
I made it.
Oh. I'm too busy eating my second pancake. I've missed the airport.
God.
Is this another touch and go, this next one?
I spotted it a bit late.
Touch and go, and we're close to it.
I saw it as I flew over it.
It's just a grey patch on your right.
I'm heading directly towards it right now. Or almost directly towards it.
Well, Mark, I love the route today, but I gotta ding you for not doing the obvious and celebrating the 120th anniversary of the first flight. Could have titled it the shortest group flight ever. See how far everybody can get at Kitty Hawk.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
Is
did.
that the anniversary today, yeah?
I did
Yeah.
try and plan a flight using the Jenny, but it's so slow, and you get a strong wind, you're going backwards.
I thought you liked that sort of thing, Mark.
Tiger mode is better.
You could do a nice short route, just entitle it just popping down the shops. There you go. We're only going out, not out.
That's not a wrong way.
Ooh, bridge. Oh, that's interesting.
Didn't say about the pylons right next to it.
And of course, as per normal, we have the trees.
Yeah.
I'm following the Twin Otter in.
I noticed people doing lots of software, improving the photogrammetry and doing the British Isles. Maybe someone could actually literally go around and go to as many airports as they can find and remove the bloody trees. That would be
uphill.
painful, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna stall.
Don't blow the bloody trees off.
There's a tree fix for the Peak District and the Lake District on flightsim.to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Give someone being bold and going to as many airports as they can.
Oh well, I crashed. I stalled.
Oh dear.
No, I said my cat likes to fly. It's just prevented me from landing there. Kept putting his nose against the throttle.
My cat gets him in my computer again, he's going to learn how to fly very quickly. Dr. Martin's Airways. Oh, this is an interesting runway. I like this. This is
watch
more
out
like a
for the-
ski run.
Watch out for those power lines.
Mark, I hope you got that crash on camera.
That was an interesting crash there, Darnish.
I did, unfortunately.
I almost slammed into those.
Power lines.
We got a lot of editing.
I didn't see them till it was almost too late.
So now we just follow Harrison Lake, guys.
Mark, quick question for you. How many community flights have you done now? You've got to be racking up quite a few, haven't you?
I think this is it's around 36, I would think.
Oh, anniversary.
Yeah,
Well,
something.
no. Oh yeah, 3 years.
No, I think 3-year anniversary will be March next year.
Yeah, I've been with you for a couple of years, haven't I? So
Yeah.
in and out, you know.
The reason I always do an extra flight between Christmas and New Year. That's why the flight numbers don't always match up exactly.
Typical man, he'll probably forget our anniversary and go and rush out to the garage and get something cheap.
No, I wouldn't.
Cheap flowers and chocolates, wouldn't you?
Tunes, I wouldn't do that. I might
All
go
this time together and you forget it.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Romance has gone. It's
I'm
gone,
not-
Mark. The romance has gone, Mark. Just a minute.
I'm not sure. I'd bother going to Tesco, mate.
Pop down Shell and stick a couple of quid through the gap at 11:30 at night. Flowers.
Now there speaks a man with some experience.
Guilt purchasing stuff for a closed garage window at 12 o'clock at night.
We've been chasing the sun, haven't we, in this this leg?
We have, sir, exactly that.
They're beautiful. Talking about chasing the sun, Mark. Have you ever done did you ever do a community flight with the Dark Stars, or is that just too fast?
No, you'd never see anybody. I did a flight and a video on the Dark Star, but I didn't do a community flight with it, although it was suggested.
Yeah, it's quite a tricky aircraft to fly actually at low speed. It tends to suddenly drop, doesn't it?
Yeah, low speed being like 250 knots.
Yeah.
This starts with about 180, and so it's like.
It's still an awesome aircraft for a freebie, though. I will give them that.
No, it's the silence, Scripps.
Yeah. Tumbleweed.
The silence. Saying that's tricky is like saying Hitler was a bit naughty.
Yeah.
Yes, it's. I don't know why I don't take it out of the sim. I suppose I could do, but then again, you'll see A310s doing 850 or Mark 7 or Mark 8.
Yeah, no, that's good. I quite like it. It's quite a fun aircraft.
And Microsoft's going to address this bloody thing when you know people have add-on liveries and all that, and it changes.
No,
things. So
I'd probably
not going to just have
doubt it.
Just go to the default aircraft, so at least you see something that's slightly what they're going to fly, what you're flying.
I don't know.
I doubt it. Although with FS 2024, there is inevitably going to be the ability to configure it. Now, there's already a freeware app out that lets you do it to some degree, but it's pretty manual. And I think it'll be a lot easier to configure, just as it is for VATSIM and that type of thing. There are the models and an import you can do, but not at this stage.
I just find it frustrating if you go to New York or somewhere like that, and there's obviously F-18s that are looking like Airbuses zooming about all over the place.
I was wondering, with 24 being more cloud-based, whether that's something that they'd look at introducing, just having some sort of cloud-based model of each of the aircraft, so that everybody can actually see what people are flying.
One issue with loading correct, especially heavy third-party aircraft models for Xbox in particular, is that each one of those has to be loaded into memory, and certainly on Xbox can cause a load of issues.
It won't be loading half of what it's loading at the moment because of the way that FS24 supposedly is going to be running.
On 2020 is what I'm saying, yeah. That's one reason why, like on Xbox, you hardly ever see the correct loads, even when you own them all. You would never have more than about 3 or 4 aircraft model loaded, because any more than that, and the sim will just, brick itself a little bit.
I just wish that categorise aircraft. Even if you haven't got a fighter jet, you would see an F-15, F-18.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
If it was a GA, you'd see a Bonanza.
It's the stuff that shows up as an airliner when it really isn't. That's the annoying thing. I think anything that isn't actually an airliner shouldn't show up as an airliner, including stuff like and helicopters should show up like a helicopter. Yeah,
it's just bonkers, isn't it? When you see whatever it is, Bonanza or something hovering up.
Yeah.
It drives me. It just spoils it all. Well, no, it doesn't spoil it all. That's a bit of a.
No, it does. You're absolutely right. It does. It spoils the immersion completely.
I mean, for me, what I would rather have, is like 6 or whatever standard models, and you always saw the standard models. It's like it's a small prop. It's a bigger turbo prop. It's a twin engine. It's a military. It's a helicopter. It's an airliner. But specially optimised so that they're really low resource usage, and then to me that would be better than what we've got at the moment, where you see 400 Bonanzas and 300 A320s.
Do the folk on X-Plane suffer with the same thing?
Well, X-Plane's completely different architecture and model, so.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I have never had X-Plane, but see some people rate it, don't they? And I think it's probably very good. But I didn't know if they had the same problem on there. If you had third-party liveries, and then it would default to Christ knows what.
Whenever there's ever going to be two people on X-Plane, you can ask them. At the same time, it's going to be a rarity, but there might be.
They'd have to
Plane or Xbox.
Tunesy, are you going to be getting 2024 or not?
Oh yeah, I should think so. I've got the I've got the drive space now. I've added a 2 terabyte NVMe onto it.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I should think so. I mean, I could just go and sit in the garage and just cry and eat on my own, but I might get 2024 and just cry and eat with you lot.
You got all that cat food.
Yeah, it's going to take me that long to get through it.
Well, anybody will be able to check it out on Game Pass anyway. So,
will it be a Game Pass, you think?
I imagine it
well,
will.
They've already said it will.
be.
It's guaranteed.
Roger.
Oh, hallelujah!
It's guaranteed as Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean, every Microsoft first-party title is going to be on Game Pass. That's what they committed to when they launched Game Pass.
Business winner.
I'm going to be sitting on the fence and watching it very closely. I think I won't be rushing out to get it, but.
Well, you're not sitting on mine. I'll have the curtains closed. You won't see anything.
Yeah. No, it's just we've invested so much time and add-ons to this sim. Although a lot of it's meant to be crossover, isn't it? Apparently.
It's supposed to be crossover. Yeah, that's what they've told.
If it's if it's a marketplace purchase, I think they've pretty much said almost 100% of it will go across.
Yeah.
What will happen with any external mods? Who knows?
Well, this is going to put the developers in a quandary, because if they take your existing purchases and put them across to the new sim, that's fantastic. The question comes to those developers that don't. They're going to face a bit of a kickback, so they're in a very difficult situation, because with the basic engine being substantially different, unless there's a port that a SOBO create from a development point of view, there could be fair cost involved to the developers.
Yeah.
I think reading between the lines from what Jorg and people have said, it's that for the majority of add-ons, the ones on the marketplace certainly, that they will work on the 24, but they will not make full advantage of new features, which will be available on the new platform. So in a similar way to how developers, if they want to use computational fluid dynamics, have to update their aircraft to use it, I think it'll be that sort of situation. So it will work, but it might not be completely optimal.
Yeah, that sounds very sensible to me.
Hence why I won't be jumping straight in, I think.
And this is it. It's like going to take time potentially, depending on how long they beta test it for and how much access they give developers. And they haven't got a very good reputation of doing that in the past. It's going to be time, isn't it, after the product's launched, before all the majority of developers have done the necessary work and testing and releasing it, to the market.
Yeah.
The bulk of the main developers have already been contacted and have already had whatever work done that needs doing. Because there's certain developers on the FS forums that obviously they've signed NDA, so they can't say anything, but it's what they're not saying.
Yeah.
Guys,
I suspect that there's something in place where any future planes that are developed, that has to be taken into account.
Yeah.
Guys, just to digress quickly, we're heading to Harrison Hot Spring, Charlie Alpha Echo 7, which is it's a water landing.
Waypoint. It's a waypoint.
It is a waypoint.
Touch and go then.
But no.
But what I wanted to say was, if you fly over it, have a look at it. It's actually completely enclosed. Very impressive.
Yeah, there's an enclosed lagoon there.
Is
that where they land?
No, it's just a swimming. It's just a swimming hole.
Yeah.
It's a resort. It's a resort place. I haven't been there. One of these days I will. You can book a room and have a good time.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, you can swim.
You fly in.
Not with the wife then.
It's a well-known local resort.
Yeah, we're reading between the lines there as well.
I'm already on TripAdvisor. I'm going.
Now, just to the right of us, just
Seaplanes.
There's some floaty power lines in the air.
Oh yeah.
To the right.
Just to the west of us, there's a really nice little strip called Pretty Estates Resort Airport, and it's just a little nook off my right window. A very nice little strip for the for a top rudder solo or such. Nice little place to fly up.
Okie dokie.
Okay, from here, if we just fly 160 to those mountains ahead of us, just ahead of those mountains, there's a road which is pretty easy to see. It is the Trans-Canada Highway. Highway number 1 goes coast to coast. If we just intersect that and turn right, we'll be pretty much lined up for our approach to 25 Squamish.
Copy that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Mayday, mayday, mayday. What's going on here? I've got 41% fuel and my engine's just cut out.
Plenty of places to land here.
You didn't check for water before you took off, did you?
As in regards to what, Mark?
No, I'm just joking. No.
Over his head, mate.
Yep. Guys, okay, I'm going down.
What are you flying? Oh, what are you crashing, I should say.
Yeah, the Bonanza. Beach Club
okay.
Bonanza.
Oh, it's a cheap aircraft. It doesn't matter. See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
No, I think you have to switch fuel valves on that one.
You do, down
You've
on
got to
the
be
floor,
changing it all
left-hand.
the time.
Okay, guys, going down. I found a spot I can get over down.
Reach your fuel valves. Can you reach your fuel valves quickly before you do that? It'll fire up.
I don't know. I mean, I'm
Oh,
outside here at the moment.
Go to the top toolbar and fill up your tanks.
I've got I've got 41% fuel.
Yeah, but not in that tank.
Is it all in
Yeah,
one
you've
tank?
got it in the other tank.
Yeah, the engine's just stopped completely. Right, okay.
Which tanks?
Live pause. Fill up your tanks from the Magic Air aerial refueling service, and then turn time back on again.
Right.
We've got a Victor flying beside us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we have an F-14 Tomcat with us as escort. Oh, there you are, Crips. Okay.
Fuel selector. Is that what I've done wrong? There it is,
Yeah,
down there.
that's
There's about 100% chance of that.
Yep. It's easily missed.
There or thereabouts.
Yeah, there she goes. She's firing up again. She's firing up again.
She's a thirsty one.
Hey Tango, there's bridges on this highway, you know.
All right.
Come on, what's the surprise? Are we not landing here?
Landing runway 25.
And power lines. Lots of power lines near this road.
Are you waiting for a SimHanger surprise?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I've become very predictable, haven't I? That's why I haven't done it on this flight.
The surprise is there's no surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the surprise is there's no surprise.
Yeah, now you've gone from predictable to disappointing.
Except you have to land upside down. I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
I'm joking, by the way.
Tango, the bridges are fly underable on the highway.
Well, have a look, mate.
Yeah. Not all of them, but yeah, that one was.
Anybody think we're going to get a London update next week? London City?
I hope so.
Okay, I'm rolling, guys. I'm rolling.
So it is, Dan.
Take the second exit, the Alpha exit, and taxi to the terminal.
That's all right.
Well, that was a beautiful flight.
Absolutely stunning. Really nice.
Beautiful scenery here.
That's stunning. Yeah, thank you, Step Border. Thanks, Dave.
My pleasure, guys.
Gear going down.
Okay, back with the gang.
I'm coming in, I'm following Horace 45 and Red Rough and Saw.
Don't you go crashing into them.
I'm on your 6. Red Rough and Saw, that's the road, mate. Are we picking up a little bit of a crosswind here? I think we are.
It felt like it, yeah, on London.
Oh, gonna need my rudders for this one.
In front of me, I'm going to have to go on top of you.
On landing, guys, taxi to terminal.
On finals.
Some really good landings. Yeah, we're gonna have to up the level of challenge in these flights. I'm not having all this good flying. It's completely unacceptable.
I think the surprise was there were no trees in front of that runway.
Nice for a change.
We should have been doing this in 1984, guys. It would have made going to school a whole lot much more pleasant on Monday morning. And a lot more to talk about as well.
Is anyone else seeing that fuel truck there, or was that just me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I see it. I'm right next to it.
We've got another fuel truck coming in now. Just driving in.
Nice.
Well, guys, what a fantastic, what a absolutely fantastic fly-in. Thank you to everybody very much indeed. And special thanks to Stephen, Step Order. A great flight, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for the... Doing these flights actually takes quite a lot of time and effort, and I really appreciate the time and effort you put in. So I hope everybody joins me in thanking Stephen very much for his time putting this together.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks,
Thank you, everybody at once.
High point of my career. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, but there were no surprises, so really what the group's saying is they'd like a surprise next time.
Yeah, I know I was too easy. It was too easy, yeah, but it is the end of the year.
Guys, the next flight, I will post the details shortly. It's going to be between Christmas and New Year. And hopefully most of you will, or all of you can join me. There won't be a giveaway today. I'm going to double up for the Discord only flight. This one won't be streamed live on YouTube. The one between Christmas and New Year we don't stream. I'm going to double up, and there'll be two prizes of $25 US, pounds, euros, wherever you happen to be at that flight. So to everybody, thank you very much for joining us on the live chat as well. Really appreciate everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay well. I'll see you all guys soon, and bye for now.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, and good night.
Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Is everyone Merry Christmas?